now. I've been live. No, I'm not. I mean, I am, but nobody's coming in here.
Never mind, coming
I do want to smoke before you go on break. Are you going on break earlier?
No.
It's getting later and later, Tamika. I don't want to.
Same time every day.
No, it is not. You come back last night.
I'm going every time at 8:30.
Last night you came in at 10 and wanted me to go to bed right away.
I'm gonna stick with it.
Huh?
I said I go every day at 8:30. Been doing it.
But last night you did not come.
8:40, 'cause you made me do something.
Tamika,
So don't try to go there.
what? Don't try to go where?
Try to say that I went a break later. Well, if I wouldn't have been doing something for you, I wouldn't have.
If what?
Nothing, Kelly. I'm not about to argue about my break time.
I want you back before 10. Alec, what are you eating, babies? Alec, what do you got under there? What are you eating? Alec, no, no. I can't get so she's done going to the bathroom. And then, yeah, you'll finish it. Why? Didn't see you in the room. Sorry, I'm playing with the different stuff. I'll just stick with that one for now. You can say anything you want. Even hide back. No, I don't know who you are and I cannot see you. What the hell did I do now? Hey, Tamika.
Yeah.
Can you come uncover my feet, please, and my arm?
I thought you was going live, don't call my name.
I know somebody just came back in.
Don't say my
No, I am not now. Earlier it was empty, so
I don't want nobody knowing my name,
I
don't
know.
call
And
my
I was
name.
going to ask you if you could flip my pillow too, please. My head is always like in the back. Can you uncover my arm? Thank you. Are you going to say hi or anything? 'Cause I'm bored. Fucking nose ring. Hello. Or better yet, hi. How are you, Greg? Oh, I bet OT does it. Even just going out wears me out. And I was in my wheelchair this morning, and now I'm in bed with my sweatpants on. Trying to be comfy in the cold. How far along are you advanced again? Is it hard for you to walk? Oh. Do you have a special thing on your phone to make it louder? But can you get that laptop to go louder, or wear headphones so you can have it louder? Good. I need some so I can listen, but people with Bluetooth also. I used to have one, don't know what happened to it. Caregivers don't give a crap if it's not theirs. And that is sad. Well, yeah, everything breaks down. Everything electronic anyway. Well, no, even marriages too. Do you buy just the cheapos? But you always, my motto is you get what you pay for. It's always hard when our hands don't work or something doesn't work. I would hope not. You're too strong. Maybe you should stop going to OT, PT. And stop being so damn strong. Muscle man Greg over here. But don't worry about being in a wheelchair. I've been one for, 8 years, I think. And I don't even have a Bluetooth. Wish I did. But I will have to go out and buy a new one when I have the money. Yeah. They do when you're answering calls. But I make it so people don't call me too. Oh, really? I thought it was only during phone calls because I had the earpiece. That's what I remember. They put it in my ear, and yeah. It was only for if somebody called. Are you an Apple user? Good. I'm Android. Hell yeah, Android all the way. I don't know how to use an iPhone, don't care to. But I know iPhone users are coming over to Android. So, yep. Yeah. I got this phone from Assistive Technology and they got me the S8 Plus and I like it so far. I've had it for a year. And of course the 9 came out, the 10 came out, and blah 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 blah. We're gonna be on Samsung Galaxy S80 here pretty soon. What's the S8 active? I have the S8 Plus, that's all I know. With Bixby. But I don't think I've ever heard of the active. Oh. I always have my phones in cases. And it came with this one that is on it right now. So I dare not move it or take it off. Oh, I know. I tell everybody to get cases for their phones. And what is nice also is that my phone is not locked. It's unlocked so I can use it anywhere I want with any service and stuff. Nothing in particular. Yeah. See, that's too hard for me to do. And I can't do vision either because that's too hard for me to do. Yeah. So I have no idea. If only I can unlock it with my voice. Yeah. I've got all of that, but it's not easy for me. Well, I'm not gonna try it now because I really don't want my phone locked. I can just see it now as, yeah, I'm bad with technology, but I use it. And I'm proud of myself that I can. What did you, oh yeah, you were IT. And I can't remember, do you work again or still? Not there. Hmm. What is the Andrew list? Why would you be out 9 to 12 months? You're confusing me, Greg. And that was easy to do. I don't even know, I've got a ton of lesions on my brain and my spine. You can't even connect the dots anymore. And my brain has literally shrunk. My skull, there's MRIs of that. And I just, like how I've been bedbound for a year. And I've gotten a lot weaker. Now I have to build up. Yeah, so I have to have OT come out to work on my arms. And then PT will have to come out and do range of motion. Hello, came in. Sorry. Feel free to jump in and talk about anything. Or not. Didn't want to hear anyway. I will be, when I get better, I will be going to what they call, it's an MS gym. I have to learn how to feed myself and all of that to go. So a lot of work. And then I will, it's from like 10 to, then 10 to 4. And you're there 6 hours, my Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I don't remember what all they do. There's only one guy and 3 or 4 girls. And the owner doesn't remember me, but I've been there before. When I was able-bodied, or on forearm crutches at least. Yeah. It's hard for me just to get up and go. I gotta eat, get my meds, all that fun crap. Yeah. And my neurologist, because they do home visits every once a month on a Wednesday, and she was telling me all about it, and I was like, okay, but waking up that early and going, that will wear me out right there. I mean, I wake up early anyway, but still. Yeah, it's only 6 hours twice a week. Why are you up so early? Forget 3 a.m. Yep, I know how that is very well. I'm on pills for that. A few. And I fall asleep now. I take Roseanne, which helps fall, which doesn't work anyway, but it helps calming down my mind. I take trazodone and Belsomra or Lunesta, either Belsomra or Lunesta. Ambien doesn't do shit. I've had that even in the hospitals. Doesn't do shit. I'm trying to think of what I've been on, a lot of different kinds. But aren't sleeping pills like downers because they make you tired? I wouldn't want anything to boost me up, wake me up even more. Yeah. Like stimulants, yeah, I could go for that any day, anytime, anywhere, wake me up. Yep, just like that. But if you come wake me up at 3 a.m., Greg, I will kick your ass. Don't know how I will do it because I'm bedbound, but I will find a way. 'Cause hell no, I would be in bed now. Oh, did you? Yeah, I don't know. It stopped me, it froze or something. And it started reconnecting, and I waited and waited and waited. I mean, I had to restart everything. Yeah, I have no idea. And I know I've got internet because I paid for it today. What is sad though is that when technology does not work, people freak out. What generation are you? Are you a baby boomer? I'm Generation X. No, you are Generation X with me. I will be 44 on the 16th. Not looking forward to it at all. Yeah. I don't know what today is. Either 10 days, 11 days, something like that. And my oldest, he is 21. He was born on my birthday, so he will be 22. See, our generation has done a lot. We have imaginations and all that. Kids these days, I mean, I remember with my boys, they would and their friends go sit on the patio in the chairs, and instead of talking, they would all be on their phones texting or who knows what. Then they would show each other the phones. Yeah, we know how to use a calculator. We know how to use a lot of stuff. We know how to write cursive too. They don't teach kids that anymore either. Oh, they still teach cursive? Because not here, I can't remember what grade my youngest was in. Because his class didn't learn it. They're supposed to learn a new way. And the class after, I have no idea. I know my oldest learned cursive, and his manuscript got a whole lot better. Oh, so you don't have to worry about kids. Yeah, but they don't know how to write anymore. Unless they can type it on phones, it seems like. But I remember, beta tapes and then VHS and blah, 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 blah. Even cassette tapes. Kids won't know about any of that. And I had to walk through the snow when I was a kid. And they won't even know that. Granted, it was 5, but it's a long story. But yeah. There's just so much that we have done in our lifetime that we have witnessed, like Rodney King. Oh, I hated that when that happened. And, the World Trade Center, 9/11. And getting Obama, Bin Laden, and then now this ISIS leader. And yeah, kids know about it, they hear about it. Do they pay attention? No. I didn't ever pay attention to history either. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, that's what I mean. Our life is now in history books. And just think when my grandchild is older enough, she will realize, damn, grandma went through a lot. Yep. I'm just really worried about, like, when she's born now, what it'll be like when she's an adult. Yeah. Yep. And that sucked ass. And driving up a hill, when my mom did, I couldn't drive. I remember my mom living or going to my grandma's on the hill and pulled out of her driveway, and her and I slid down the street sideways, where she was telling me to get down in the front, because I sat in the front seat. She was telling me to get down just in case. And I will not live on the hill because of that now. Yeah, we're flat landed here for the most part. Yep. If you want corn, we got that. And there's also Omaha steaks. But those of us that live here in Omaha don't get a discount or nothing. Yeah, you see plenty of cornfields and wheat fields and all that stuff, and those big power fan thingies, those white things that are up in, I can't remember what they were called. Because I remember when I was still married, we drove to Chicago and saw them galore. Why did you move out of Nebraska? Oh, yeah. See, I've never even seen a real mountain, never seen the ocean. Didn't even go to college. I was diagnosed my senior year of high school, a month before my 18th birthday, and I said, F it, I'm not going back to school. I graduated, honors, could have gone. I wanted to be a child psychologist. And yep. And I'm glad I didn't go to school, because then my little ones wouldn't be, or not little anymore, but they wouldn't be here. I was diagnosed, my senior year of 17, October 3rd to be exact. And my birthday, of course, as you know, is November 16th. So yeah. And back when I was diagnosed, it was rare for my age to be diagnosed. It was usually women in their 30s, 40s. So, yeah. and the only med they had out was Betaseron. And I was like, my mom read that stuff, I still don't. She's like, oh hell no, you're not doing that because it can cause you more depression, more suicidal thoughts, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I didn't stay on it, or never got on it. And now my neurologist wants me to start Tysabri. Have you heard of that? Yeah, I was on Tysabri for a year, and it made me worse. I'm on Copaxone again now. No, didn't get any problems. As far as I know, I just went from walking for balancing, and then I started going downhill. Like 2 months into the Tysabri. Hey AJ, how are ya? I thought Tysabri had PML. I don't know, the JC virus. Oh, I've never heard of me having the JC virus. And yeah, they weren't worried about me with PML either. And if you see a metal booger up my nose, it's my nose ring. Just letting you know. Has a mind of its own. I wonder how you get tested or screened for it. Yeah. Oh, blood draw. They probably did that, but I'm not getting back on. You know, I was talking about rituximab, and or Ocrevus, and I can't even get on that because it lowers my immune system big time, and my immune system is already at risk. I wonder when the JC virus came out, because she didn't mention anything about that. See, when I was RR, relapsing and remitting, and I was on Rebif, I loved it, was on it for a while. Didn't have any problems. Didn't start declining until I got a pressure sore on my butt, and now I have to have a feeding tube at night. The Rebif, it helped me. I didn't have any flare-ups or exacerbations. And then, well, I kind of fucked myself because I would take baths and it would be in hot water. And that's when I was married, and even my ex was like, what the hell, my legs would be bright red. Couldn't tell. I'm like, oh, okay. And then he would take a little bit, put it down my back. I'm like, oh my God. And I always wonder why I was so tired after I got out of the bath. And yeah, because we all know how heat affects us. But so when did they find out about this JC virus? Yeah, but there's nothing we can do, AJ. I wish there was. Oh, I thought you guys said the JC virus was relatively new. How old is your neuro? Because if that came out in 1971, crap, and they say it's new, how old are they? Like 150? And it was new in 71 for them? Hello, whoever came in just now? Yeah. How long have you been with that neuro? Yeah, my Virtual Shelby was pulled off. I wonder who the third person in here is. Hi, welcome. I wish I was recently diagnosed. Cause yeah, I hate being bedbound. And my kids have had to do a lot for me over the years. Can't help it. But welcome back, Greg. Yeah, I would love to go back to when I was first diagnosed. Well, no, not then, but shortly after when I healed from that. And I could walk. But what was hard was I used the forearm crutches, and oh my gosh, when it was windy out, I would feel like I was about to fall over. I didn't have any strength for the wind. The heat does, and winter does too. It stiffens my body up, and when in the winter, and in the summer, it makes me weak. Yeah. people don't want to understand that. I'm sorry about that. I hit the wrong thing. You know, I even knew people back then, or not back then, but just a few years ago when I was able to chat. And I remember one guy did the weed thing. He smoked pot and pot over and over and over, and it was working for him. And then one day he had a flare up, and he got worse. So, yeah. And Greg, how did they confirm it to begin with? I mean, you have to have an MRI and a spinal or lumbar puncture. What is CFS? I know CNS for central nervous system. I will be right back to you all. Just, I gotta get something really quick. If you lose me or lose speed, I will be back in a couple of minutes. So just stay here if you can, or wait. AJ talking about cigarettes or weed that make smoking makes MS worse. Yeah, Greg, try to get the MRI and the lumbar puncture both, because that will confirm it definitely. And if your neuro doesn't want to do it, go to a different one. Waiting on what y'all wrote. Yeah, stress is bad for MS, but you can't help it. That's life. Just a minute. Damn, you all were talking a lot. Yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes about 4 years ago, maybe more. Okay, I'm caught up. Now you probably all had another conversation. I've got to catch up with that. Hi, Lenny. How are you, hon? And yeah, Greg, I saw that you've had optic neuritis for the last 12. I've had it a few times, and oh, I hate it. And I mean, I hate it. But I know the Epley maneuver by heart. That tells you anything. And that's what, instead of going to the doctor, you can do that at home. All right, Greg, have a good night. Yeah, yeah. It's good talking to you too, Greg. Come back again next Wednesday. Yep. How's it going, Lenny? And what is TN? AJ? Okay, who is in here still? Because somebody just left. Okay, I don't think I've ever had that because I've never heard that term. Yeah, last night, I'm glad y'all, I didn't go on camera with this, but it's like I am going to die alone. I don't have anybody, no friends, no family, and my boys don't talk to me, so I don't know when I'll even see my granddaughter. Um, but no, don't have anybody ever coming over or anything. I mean, I was bedbound for a freaking year. Um, and I, but yeah, this is because, I mean, my caregiver, she's like, I couldn't do it, hell no, what you're doing. And I'm like, well, all I can do is lay here and use my hand a little bit. You talking to me, AJ? And I haven't heard of any groups that would like that. I don't even know that anybody is that alone. I mean, both my parents are gone, dead. And yeah, I even said, are you breathing? You're alive. And I remember my neurologist, not yet today, but last time she came to see me, it's like she was going to put me on hospice just to get me comfortable. And I'm like, no. I want to be put on something because I plan on getting up and getting out of here, in my wheelchair. And I have to have it modified, but still. And she's like, oh, okay. So they got Copaxone going for me again. But, yeah. I'm done babbling. Yeah, MS itself causes depression. I've been on an antidepressant basically since I've been diagnosed. But yeah, this is beyond or depression. And no, I'm not manic or anything. Bipolar, no. But online support doesn't do nothing for me. I would rather have people here. Yeah, we do. And I am always here, even when I am sad or whatever, I'm always here to help people. I mean, I'm on TikTok making videos and talk to people sometimes, and I want to help them, when they're bullied or whatever, because I found that even goes to adults. And no, nope, I don't put up with that. I want to help them. I'm always wanting to help people. I think I even helped the lady on there because her daughter was just diagnosed. And I told her to come watch the video that I did. What it's like having a mess. That way her daughter can't be in denial and she'll know a little bit too. See, I ask for bullies to come try because I don't get offended. I find it funny. And everything else, these little kids or even, adults, if they have to hide behind a computer screen or phone screen to talk and bully, really, dude, and I'm witty, so I can have comebacks. But no, they don't come to me. They don't bother me. How tall are you? No, I mean, how tall? Like 5'2", 8 feet. Well, AJ is just like 5'7". But no, I was wondering how tall Lenny was. But yeah, that's all we can do is put on a happy face. And you know, they don't get it, but we don't understand a lot of things that people have as well. You're not a little person. Otherwise you'd have to lose another inch. I do know that. Because I had a little, caregiver. But she freaking gave birth. She says to 7 kids. I'm like, heck no. But yeah, it could be. And yeah, how much are you supposed to weigh at 4'11"? Because people are saying I look healthy. Yep, Lenny, I'm gonna hire you to be my bodyguard. Oh, good. Yeah, people like my weight too. I just want to lose a little more and then I will be happy. You don't want me as a bodyguard, Lenny. All I can do is run over toes. Don't think I'll be hurting people that way. Or ankles, I think. Well, no, I'd have to go down pretty low. I don't know where my foot was. But I could raise that up and kick them in the ass. But that would take a long time to do it. Yeah. Thank you. Things will probably freeze for a second. It's hard when your head itches or your nose, and you can't, bring your only working hand up high to itch your head, and you have to bring your face down to itch your nose. I just have to wait for the itch to go away. That's what sucks. Yeah, I like to make people smile. People say I'm witty. Don't know why or stuff. I make people laugh. I try, or I don't really, but I do. Are either of you girls going to talk? I mean, we're girls, we could talk about anything. And when a guy comes in, we'll just switch to talking about periods. That'll make them leave. Yeah. They had me get one to get my weight up and protein up. Because I had a really, really, really bad sore. And I've been dealing with it for over 2 years about. Maybe, yeah. And it got down to the bone. I mean, it was big. To where, the bone was showing. I couldn't see it, of course, because it was back on the lower part of my butt, and I had to have a big surgery for that. So that's why they put a feeding tube in, and I also have a colostomy bag, so I fart and poop into a bag, and that makes it easier for me. Oh, it's all healed now, Lenny. It's all, I am better now. It's all healed. Now, of course, it's cold, so I can't go out anymore. Yeah, that is a little embarrassing having it stick out of your shirt or your clothes, the poof right there. And I'm like, and it's embarrassing also, like, because when you pass gas, because this is in my large intestine, it goes into the bag and you can hear it. There's no such thing as silent farts when you have a bag. And try going to a restaurant, hey, we're eating, I'm on a first date, and, he'd be looking at me, I'm like, sorry, I farted through my stomach. It's like things like that. But other than that, I like it because it's easy. I just have to take Miralax and stool softeners. That's it. I don't feel like I am at times, AJ, but thank you. I just wish my boys could see what everybody else sees. But they think it all totally different. I hate having chronic dry eye, and I don't even know what's wrong with my eyes. I have to have medicated eye drops twice a day. Just one drop in each eye. I help people, that's what I do. You know, if they have MS or if they think they might have it.
You good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you sleep.
Hmm.
You alright?
Are you going?
Yep. About to be in a room.
Alright. Welcome back. Hello, whoever just came in. Hi. How am I making awareness now? Besides just being honest and upfront about, me having MS? Oh no, I never sugarcoat anything. I don't know how. I just tell it like it is. Always have. Well, not always have. But yeah, do. I do now. And I have. Yeah, AJ, my son was 9 and he still believed in Santa. and he wanted to know how babies were made, and I did not know the birds and bees story and everything else, so I was up front, and I told him a boy sticks his penis inside a girl's vagina, and then they have a baby, and he's like, "Ew!" And he's so intense. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, so you know how to make a baby while still believing in Santa. Good thing he hasn't yet. But I am upfront like that. I don't know how to sugarcoat stuff. Nope. I mean, I can pretend sugarcoat. Kinda. I don't know how. Well, it's like, I don't know if any of you have little kids. Mine are little. But it's like, how would you tell them that Santa's not real? I, I don't know. I would say, why didn't tell them straight up, never have. Just kind of figured it out on their own. Yeah, and that's what I do not like is I won't be able to play with my grandchild or anything because I'm like this in this situation. And I don't know what they will call what my granddaughter or any of the grandkids will call me yet. Don't even know how they would come up with a nickname. Because my mom, when she was alive, was Grammy to the boys. I don't know how much they remember of her. Oh, look at us three grandmothers all chatting away. I'm about to change the title to Grandma Chat 101. And my granddaughter is expected to be born on, or expected November 30th. But I always thought first time babies were late or past the due date. Yeah, and don't forget we are all knitting too, or crocheting, rocking chairs on the porch. They didn't even tell me. I found out because I was texting my son, the dad, and yeah, he wanted he wanted me to buy him a Louis Vuitton. Joking around, so I looked it up. It's like, Tyler, are you a dad? Are you going to be a dad? He's like, yeah. No, that's how I found out. I'm like, what? I was not expecting that. He thought somebody told me. I'm like, oh, you did on accident. You were supposed to say no. But no, so that changed the whole conversation. Like, oh, I knew it was, well, last time, second time they were with each other, but the first time they had the scare, and now they have the real thing. And I really hope that they realize that after the baby's born, you're even more fertile. Yeah. I'm already going to give the baby some of the baby books of their dad or her dad, my son. I'll save some other baby books for my other son to have his first child. And I don't know what else I'm gonna pass down to her. I know I need to pass down a lot of stuff from me and their father when we were together. I have a lot of baby pictures and whatever in a cedar chest that my mom painted yellow when she was younger. But that thing is packed full. And of course, it's from elementary school pictures too. I had to save all those, you know? I gotta check and see how full my battery is. I bet you anything she made sure I can't unplug it. It's at 56%. Thanks, AJ. Have a good night. And I hope to see you again next week. And I think I'm going to try to do a few things while I can. So you both have a great night, and hopefully I will see you again next Wednesday. Now my metal, yep, you see it on my nose. All right, good night, Lenny.